Hello everyone, FPL Spoiler here. In today's episode we'll talk about the Game Week 4 Wildcard. I saw many of you that want to change the team because you have injuries, maybe you have players that didn't start well, so if you want to wildcard it's okay. In my point of view, we have the transfer window closed and we also have international break. So after the international break we will know the injuries, we will know the transfers, so everything is settled. We can apply the wildcard if you want. If you have two or three free transfers, obviously you don't need to wildcard. I have 2 free transfers, so I won't wildcard this week, but I will make a wildcard for you. Here we go. Now in goal, I picked Sanchez. I picked Sanchez because I don't want to bring in Cucurella from Chelsea because he's 6.1 million. It's kinda more expensive. The way Chelsea play, I don't think he will get enough assists, and obviously Sanchez is cheaper. This is the reason why I picked him. Now obviously I have another defender on the bench and another goalkeeper on the bench. We will get into the bench also, and the first 3 defenders are Van de Ven, Munoz and Livramento. I picked Van de Ven because of the fixtures. Also you have 0.8 million in the bank. Also you can make changes, we'll talk about them. If you want to upgrade Van de Ven to Pedro Porro is fine, but for the price I think Van de Ven is good enough. Munoz also, I think it's a must at this point. He's playing at a team that is doing great defensively. He's basically playing as an attacking fullback, so there is no reason to not get Munoz into the team if you wildcard. Another option from Crystal Palace is Lacroix, but I think Munoz is better. Now Livramento, he had an extraordinary performance against Salah. I think Newcastle has already 2 clean sheets against let's say decent teams. Now you can argue for maybe a Virgil van Dijk because of the DEFCONs and the goal threat, maybe a player from Arsenal. We'll talk about it, but the way I see things, I think you need Salah. I know it's kinda sucks because he didn't start well. Obviously Ekitike and Gakpo played better, but with Isak transfer we cannot go for either of them, even if I think they will both start in the next game. So I think they will be in the free hit team I will do tomorrow. Now why I picked Salah? The fixtures, next 2 fixtures are great. He's on penalties, he is playing all the minutes. He's the guarantee Liverpool attacker. It is what it is. If you want to change Salah, obviously I would go for Gakpo, and you can improve the defend and the attack, and some midfielders also if you want. Semenyo is basically a must-have. They don't play European football, so they will go for the league. They are playing great. His team is pressing a lot. He totally dominated Tottenham, so I think it's a must-buy option if you want to wildcard. Kudus is not the best in my opinion, but the fixtures are way too good. And with Colomani, I think Johnson is more in danger than Kudus, because Colomani can play also on the left wing. I doubt it will happen, but from Kudus or Johnson, I like more Kudus. If you want to buy Johnson, you have the money in the bank, is 0.8. Go for it. Enzo Fernandez, we saw that he's on penalties if Palmer doesn't play. We don't know exactly the injury time for Palmer, so, and also it's on corners, and we saw Chelsea is great at set piece. He's a box crasher. I think this is the best option. Other options at this price, I I think Rangers can be an option, of course, but Manchester City has a lot of has more rotation than Chelsea has, and Enzo is on penalties when Palmer is not there, and Palmer is injured. I picked Hall as the 5th midfielder. Obviously, if you take Gakpo over Salah, you can improve him to Ndoye or I forgot now, Grealish. Yeah, there is a hype with Grealish right now, but I think the other winger from Everton is on penalties and is 0.2 cheaper. But in order to bring Salah and to have safety, I choose him. I think him and Salah are better than Gakpo and Grealish, because you don't know what will happen with Gakpo. Maybe Arne will want to play, I don't know, maybe he want to play this 2 strikers formation against Burnley. It may happen. There are options there, and with a wild card you can use it once. I would not take the risk with Gakpo. Now in attack we have João Pedro and Haaland. For me, Haaland this season will be in each game week. Basically, he's the best attacker in the league. He has almost 1 goal each week. The team is playing for him. You cannot get a better striker, in my opinion. Now, João Pedro is the 2nd striker. He can play number 10, number 9. Now Jackson is back to Bayern, so I think he will get even more minutes. Basically, he is the main guy for Chelsea right now, and obviously he's playing very well. And on the bench we have Dubravka, which can be upgraded if you want. Again, you have 0.8. If you sell Salah, I think you can upgrade also the keeper. Forster, I think Burnley is fine going forward. I think in defense they struggle a lot. And I picked Rodon from Leeds United, because I think Leeds United is the team who defend better. So I think Burnley can go better forward, and the Leeds can defend better. And also Senesi, because of DEFCONs, they are playing aggressive, so he can get some DEFCONs and maybe some good fixtures also. This is the team. As I said, there are many changes. If you want to change Salah to Gakpo, you can bring in Virgil. If you want, you can bring in a defender from Arsenal. You can also bring Cucurella. And in midfield, you can upgrade Hall to Grealish or Ndoye. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing some names wrong, but you get the point. And also you can improve the attacker. And if you want to improve the attacker, right now the best options are Mateta and Wood because of the fixtures. And also another thing that is good if you want to play Gakpo and not Salah is you can bring in Gyökeres in game week 7. Even if he started bad the season, he will play great against weak teams, and Arsenal has great fixtures from game week 7, so it's clear that Gyökeres can go in. So either way, I'm okay. But I presented you like this because when you wildcard, you want to go with safety, in my opinion. Why I'm against wildcard? I'm against wildcarding because we don't know the situation with Liverpool. So we don't know from Isak, Ekitike and Gakpo who will play the most. This is why I will wait for the wildcard. But if you don't have any option and you need to change, I don't know, 6-7 players, I get it, it's fine. If you need to change 3 players, I would go for transfers even if you get minus 8 points. We will talk about transfers in the next episode. We will look at the most transfer players, most sold, most bought, and Until next time, I wish you a great week, a great day, and all the best.